They called me yesterday. They were like, "Yeah, wake up in the morning, be ready for the health one thing that I don't like about school is right? I'm gonna wait 2 hours. I had like 3 hours sleep, thinking I'm gonna first thing in the morning." Yo, what's good, people? It's your boy Tamar, living out another day. Okay, this time I'm gonna tell you a story. It's not even that recent, it's a couple of months ago, but I didn't have my camera operational at the time, okay? So, I'm gonna tell you about when I got sent to a quarantine hotel by mistake, okay? This wasn't even, I was full safety procedures, I was wearing masks all the time. I had like hella tests done, but I still got sent. Let me just kick it off from the beginning. This must have been like around end of February times, right? Like going into March, where the COVID measures were stepping up again. And it was getting to the point, loads of people were getting like locked in malls and stuff because they'd get like mass testing done. And the same thing was happening with schools. So our school actually had the health workers coming in to test us for like 2 weeks. Like we'd get a test every couple of days. And on the weekend now, I'm at home just chilling. After we've already had a scare about maybe getting locked in school and that. But I get this call on my phone. And there's this woman who says, my Chinese isn't great, but like I can understand this much. She says she's a health worker and they're asking me if I work at my school. And I'm like, yeah, I work at 100 Acre. Then she's like, oh, do you know this kid? For confidentiality's sake, okay, let me call this kid Sarah, okay? I'm gonna call this kid Sarah. Like, do you know Sarah? And I'm like, I have absolutely no idea who you're talking about. And I'm like, nah, do you know someone called Sarah that goes to your school? And I'm like, I don't know, is she in my class? Because they have, the students here usually have English names and Chinese names. I'm like, I ain't got no kid called Sarah. And I like being able to teach my class and take my ass home, okay? So after school, you'll rarely see me doing like after school clubs unless someone can't turn up and they're sick and that and I have to cover from, whatever, but that's nearly never. So I'm like, no, I don't know this child. But then they're asking different ways around it. They're like, oh, do you work at the school? Yes. Is your name Tamar? Yes. Is this student work at your go to your school? I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to say yes because I don't know the kid. They're like, okay, she does go to the school. I'm like, okay. So, do you work at the school? Yes. Is she your student? No. Does she go to the school? I don't know, but you said she does, so why are you asking me again? Why are you asking me again? I don't know, I'm telling you, I don't know the kid. Then, long story, goes around backwards and forwards for like a good couple minutes. And then they're like, okay, well, we've been told that you've been put down as a close contact for this child. And her father has COVID, so you're a close contact. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Why doesn't it make sense? Because I have no idea who this child is. She is not my student, okay? I am not her teacher. I have never seen this kid's face. And they're like, yeah, but you've been put down in close contact. I'm like, by who? By who? Because I ended up asking my boss after the phone call. She's like, no. I've asked my co-teacher, no. No one has like any idea who would have put my name down as a close contact for this kid that I have never seen in my life. But they're saying, yeah. So you know what? In my head, I'm just thinking, who could you have asked? Did you ask the kid? Did you just ask the kid? Were you asking stupid questions to this child? She's probably like 5 years old. They probably didn't even ask like, oh, is he a close contact? Is this your teacher? They're like, do you know Tamar? And she's probably there innocent as f, like, no. Do you know like the tall guy that works from England and stuff? No. Do you know like the one with braids? No. They just wanted to get me. I bet in the end they was like, have you ever seen a black guy working in your school? And she's like, oh yeah, boom, close contact. We got him, got him. Anyway, so I'm getting emotional, man. Getting emotional. I had my boss call him up. I had like another friend's co-teacher call him up being like, what's going on? In the end, they were just straight up. They were straight up. He's already been chosen. His name's down. He's going, okay? He's going. So they gave me like an hour. They just hit me up like, yeah, get your stuff ready. We'll be there in an hour. Get set. So I'm there packing up all my stuff, taking selfies in the mirror, just like chilling. Like, you know what? it's got to that point where I'm numb to so many things. I'm numb. I'm numb. Numb. Someone could pass out right in front of me, and I'll just be like, okay, cool, is what it is. End up getting taken to this quarantine hotel, and the bus, it's actually not that far from here, so I think I got there at like 9 o'clock at night, but we only got into the hotel at like 11. We were waiting on that coach and in lines and stuff for so long. Finally got in there. Low-key, I didn't get sent to one of those look, no, I'm not gonna say that. I didn't get sent to one of those COVID camps, okay, where it's like in a big stadium or something with loads of beds. I actually got my own hotel room. Like, the rooms weren't bad. It was decent. It was decent. It's somewhere that I would stay if I was on a budget and I had like a choice. Yeah, I wouldn't mind staying there if I was going to another city or whatever. But it's just the fact that I didn't have a choice that made it not so nice. They gave us like unlimited water. The food came in these like little like takeout boxes. Yo, it wasn't even bad. It wasn't even bad. That's the thing. It wasn't even bad. But it's the fact that like the floor has plastic wrap on it. So I'm trying to do like workouts and stuff in there, and it's not going good because my sweat's sticking to the floor. Like and they did like the nose test. Right now we do COVID test. They put it in the mouth, it's calm. They did like the nose COVID test, and I could feel that in my stomach, okay? The first time she did it, she's just coming in. Imagine the sticks like this and it's like this long, right? I'm just chilling by the side. I'm expecting them to just like do the little brushy shit. She's just like, I could feel her fingers. Her fingers was pinching my nose hairs when she put that. Oh my goodness. Like the first time I wasn't expecting it, tears came out straight away. I feel like them tears came out rockets and just shot into the carpet, man. But you know what? It's what it is. It was a long ass stay too, but the stay in there was probably a bit better than the stay that we had at home because we could still order things at that time. Everything wasn't completely locked down yet. So like I had deliveries coming up, but it would like get to the hotel, then it would take another day. Yeah, it was just madness because they'll check everything. You could only get like pre-packaged food, so you couldn't order like fast food and like takeout and stuff. But well, it was calm. But like we had a group chat for the hotel, and it was like a drama. People were airing out some crazy business, like, my husband's gonna take away the kids while I'm away. My ex-husband's coming back. My boyfriend's gonna break up with me because they think I've got COVID. I'm like, I've never seen your face, and you're telling everyone this stuff in a group chat. Like, yo, calm. It's all good. It's all okay. Don't stress. Peace and love. Hakuna Matata, okay? If I get taken away and sent to COVID camp, as I said, I'm already numb. So it is what it is. But like, yeah, we ended up staying there for 9 days. It was supposed to be 7, but we couldn't get our test till the 8th day, and then the results came out too late in the night that they were like, okay, you know what, you can just stay for another night and head home in the morning if you want. Or you can go home now, but it's like 10 at night. And I'm like, I may as well just stay and get the free breakfast, you know? Like, it is what it is. But no, I think that's the most important things about what happened. The most important ones. It was mad boring, but I kept myself like occupied, I guess. I just read hella, showered a lot. My neighbors must know my songs like by heart. Like my COVID camp song was Holiday by KSI. I heard that when I was just like chilling, listening to Spotify. I was like, yo, sometimes I think KSI is a waste man, but this song slaps, you know. This song's kind of heavy. But yeah, man, that's the story of me getting taken away against my will, but getting fed decent. Lies, man. People out here ain't good at saying sorry. They should have been like, you know what? I just realized the kid's not in your class. She's 2 floors away because she's a completely different teacher's kid, okay? And they could have been like, okay, you know what? You can stay. Instead, they're like, no, you know what? It's done. We've decided. I'm like, no, but you've got it wrong. No! We never get it wrong. Your name's down, it's done. It's the will of God. It's the will of the heavens to have you sent to COVID camp. Okay? This is your summer camp right here. It was an experience though. It wasn't as bad as it could have been. Because it could have been real bad. But it is what it is. I need to tie up my hair again, man. I just slept on it and it's like flat as hell. Oh well. Well, that was my experience. The closest experience I've had to COVID anyway, because I still haven't gotten sick yet. But I mean, it is what it is. Thanks for listening. Peace out. Like, comment, subscribe. And peace out. I'll catch you guys next time.